Nighttime baseball now from the district as we welcome you inside beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Joe Ross gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matty, I'm a little concerned with the play of Brandon Nimmo. He has really struggled. Struggle is a kind word. He's been terrible with runners in scoring position. He's hit under 200 in those situations this season. And when that's the case, you start to think that maybe it's in his head. I think he's putting too much pressure on himself right now.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Changeup taken high for ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Line drive, base hit to right.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Alonso, he's unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage, without question. 1-0.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mets leave 1. Jake Marisnick is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field, number 16, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Jake Marisnick. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates.
Marisnick.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Shot toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Robinson Cano, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A ball and no strikes. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Conforto at third. Marisnick is at second with nobody out. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Turner fields it cleanly. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Settling in now, Tomas Nido. And as you check out his righty-lefty.
Play ball.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike one. Line to the right side. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. Nido blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 3. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Now batting, Eric Thames. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's got 5 base hits and 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
And there's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third.
Here's Howie Kendrick. In previous duels with DeGrom, he has 9 base hits in 31 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. With runners in scoring position this season, Kendrick is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Batting seven.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Runners are at first and third, one away. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball one.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Victor Robles digging in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. A dozen home runs and 43 RBIs. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. That misses. 2-1 the count now to the National center fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Kendrick at second. Suzuki is over at first with one away. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So stepping in, Joe Ross, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Ross is a sub-100 hitter, but that's not all that uncommon for pitchers, of course.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
2-1 to count to Trey Turner.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Here's the 2-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. The 2-2. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And this is down for extra bases, and it might chase everybody home. 2 runs have scored. It's cut off. So all 3 runners are in to score.
Some guys just rise to the occasion when the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that category. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's another in a long line of clutch ABs.
Yeah, and that adds 3 more ribbies to his already impressive total. In now is Adam Eaton. He swings and grounds it to short, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-3 game.
Everybody has bad days at the office, including starting pitchers. He's given up 5 runs in this inning alone, and you have to wonder how long the manager's going to stay with him. Not long, I would bet.
Juan Soto to the plate now. From the stretch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Soto, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Marisnick, and no one will track it down. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Cano fields it cleanly. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Next for the Mets.
Leading off for the Mets, the 3rd baseman, number 6.
With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. First delivery to him on the way. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Lifetime against Joe Ross. He's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. McNeil on second. Alonso on at first with nobody out. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Popped him up. Suzuki has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jake Marisnick. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
2-0 now. Here he comes on 2-0. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. A step on the bag for 1.
The batter, number 24.
Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Cano waits on the first pitch. No offer at that point. It's a cold strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They're still down 5-3. Now at the plate, Eric Thames. He popped out in his first trip.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro.
Starlin. Castro.
3. 3. Out. You're out.
Now at the plate, Eric Thames. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Number 10, Eric Thames.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Conforto looks up. Going into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And that is 27 for him on the year. And it's now 6-3.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
The third baseman, number 13, Starlin Castro. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Mets, number 17.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next it'll be the pitcher, Joe Ross. Andrew Stevenson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Andrew Stevenson.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
He's running. Back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Austin
attention,
Voth
please.
is on to pitch
Now
from the
pitching
bullpen
for
now
the
to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Austin.
At the plate, Tomas Nido. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Play ball. Out.
Pinch hitting for the Mets.
3.
Number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Now in the box, Eric Thames.
Now batting,
He's got a
first
hit in
baseman.
3 at-bats to this
Eric.
point. First pitch on its way. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Nationals lead it 6-3. At the plate, Brandon Nimmo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Brandon Nimmo.
Roenis
Your
Elias
attention,
has been
please.
summoned from the
Now
bullpen as he'll
pitching
do
for
so
the
to
Nationals.
start the 8th.
Number 55, Roenis Elias.
Let's play ball. Out.
Next up from New York, Peter Alonso, 0 for 3 to this point.
Now batting,
Yeah, not his game so
Number
far.
4.
He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Will Harris enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
No strike.
McNeil, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Got on the bump, just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
the right fielder, number 30.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Throw, and he's pulled out on a close play at first.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in, Jake Marisnick. Career numbers against Will Harris. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, but called a strike.
Nope.
Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Waved out and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Home half of the 8th. Coming to the plate now, Starling.
Leading up for Washington.
Striding in now for the Nats, Howie Kendrick. A hit
Now
and 2 tries for him so far.
Howie.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a ball, 1-0. 6 runs, 9 hits. 1 error thus far for the Nationals. That's wide, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 to Howie Kendrick. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot there for Howie Kendrick. Number 25 for him on the year, and they take a 7-5 lead.
You know, that's a huge home run at this point in the game. When you can tack on an extra run heading into the 9th, it's a big confidence boost to the whole team and pretty demoralizing to the opposition.
Now batting, the catcher, Kurt.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is line to left. Marisnick is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, Victor Robles.
So 2 down now in the Washington 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's 1 for 3. Sean Doolittle comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 63, Sean Doolittle.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Up with it now is Kendrick. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Standing in, Tomas Nido. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Wilson Ramos will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A ball and no strikes. He's got the average of 285 here to start play. 15 long balls and 49 runs batted in. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Thames is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
7-5 tonight's final. The Nats took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Joe Ross picks up his team-leading 13th win as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Jacob deGrom permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Sean Doolittle records the save, number 38. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.